Back in the day, I had to go to therapy, and I found it saved me because I was very, kind of self-destructive. I was always acting out. 4 years of that, twice a week, made a huge difference.
It's a wonderful thing to be able to go to somebody who didn't raise you, who you're not married to, who you don't have a 15-year friendship relationship with, and be able to tell them what you secretly are longing for or needing without feeling that you're going to be judged or that you're going to hurt their feelings if this comes out.
So by being able to unload these feelings to this doctor, and I did, I told her everything that was making me feel crummy. And we discussed it. When I walked out of there, maybe between the time I left her office and into my car, I was floating on air.
Psychotherapy has been with us for more than a century.
Sigmund Freud was the first to suggest that emotional problems may be the symptoms of something much deeper, something more significant, something the mind is hiding from itself, such as a traumatic childhood experience or a forbidden sexual impulse. So he had people lie on his couch and talk about their dreams and their childhood in the hope that they might say something that would reveal the true cause of their emotional distress. This kind of therapy was intense, complex, and went on for a very long time.
Yes, 8 years I was on a couch, and 5 years I was allowed to sit up and face them.
In a 1970s interview, comedian Woody Allen poked fun at the process.
I don't know.
How do you know, really? That's what it's always the big question mark for me is, when do you decide, I'm done?
That's a good point. I don't know if you're ever really done. I know that certain characteristics about me are different now than they were when I started analysis. I started when I was 22, and I'm 35. So I have aged. That's something.
That is progress, because
yes,
it's upward.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can, when I have sexual relations with someone, I can now think of that person.
Rather than
somebody else, which is an enormous step forward to me.
How many years did that take? Where did that come in, roughly?
That just came in last week.
Oh.
In recent years, Freud's therapy has evolved into a more streamlined form of the treatment, known as psychodynamic therapy. The television series The Sopranos introduced the therapy to a new generation.
So you're carrying all this guilt when your mother is clearly someone who has great difficulty in maintaining a relationship with anyone.
But she's my mother.
Psychodynamic psychotherapy focuses on the role of unconscious conflict in causing your problems in relationships, in your love life, in your work life, so that these are things that are largely hidden from you, but they're making you miserable. And the role of psychodynamic psychotherapy is to uncover them, to make them conscious, to make you aware of that.
The focus is on helping the patient develop insight into how things they feel today or expectations they have about life and about people come from their past. And that the insight itself helps them to change their behavior and their ways of thinking and helps with the symptoms they might be experiencing. Psychodynamic therapy is based on the fact that people don't always know why they feel and think and act as they do. But in recent years, some psychologists have suggested that rather than searching for the hidden causes of emotional problems, therapists might just help people develop the skills they need to deal with them. This idea is the basis of a different kind of therapy, one that's helping people learn to control one of the most primitive human emotions, fear.